G'day guys, thanks for all the great feedback on my review of the Samsung S3 watch. I had a few questions around how well the GPS works in standalone mode as far as accuracy in distance tracking and things like that, and also how well the battery lasts when you're using it in standalone mode and doing all this activity of tracking with the GPS. So I've been doing some testing over the last couple of days, and this morning I've gone for quite a long walk around the Hobart Hills along the roads, but also up into the forest, did a big circuit around. So I'm going to show you how that tracked on both the S3 watch and also my phone, which is the Samsung Galaxy S6, and show the differences between them. I've used the S Health app on both of them so that we can compare apples with apples as far as apps go, and you can see the difference in accuracy of the GPS and all the different features, and also how the GPS data transfers back across to S Health from the watch, so if you're looking to look at that data afterwards. I've also had some questions around how well the watch actually tracks your route in standalone mode, so I'll show you that as well. So let's get to it. So let's start the walking app. It does a little bit of a countdown for you to get you started. And then when it does start, you might see that the little location symbol is blinking there. That means it hasn't quite found the GPS yet. It's still searching for it. It took a little while, but eventually you can see it's gone solid there now. I also thought I'd test the speedometer here. So you can see we started at 0 from the walk and it's picked up to about 4 kilometers per hour. And both these phone GPS and the watch GPS were showing the same speed most of the time when I was testing the speedo here, but this was just walking. You might want to try it cycling or driving. So I went for a nice long walk along the Hobart Hills and up into the Knocklofty Reserve. Stopped a few times to take some photos. Here was a lookout. Okay, so let's see how the walk is tracked on the app. We'll go into S Health. So this is the watch in standalone mode. Go into walking. Have a look at the log and today's walk. So there we go. We've got 52 minutes, 31 seconds, 3.78 kilometers, 266 kilocalories. And there's the kilometers per hour walking and heart rate. I think it's got that heart rate is way out. I was never at 209 at the end there, but the rest of it's probably okay. There's the workout duration, total duration. So I paused a few times and stopped to take some photos and look at different things. Average speed, 4.3 kilometers per hour. Max heart rate, I think that's wrong. Intensity, so there's a map of where we walked. So we went around in a big circle, went up some hills into the forest and back down again to the house. So I'll show you here that the watch is in standalone mode. I'll also show you the battery level. So the battery is still at 79% even after almost an hour of walking in standalone GPS mode. So let's turn the Bluetooth on the phone and connect it up to the gear. There we go. So now we can see that it's connected via Bluetooth. And now let's have a look at what happens to the walking log on the watch first. So we'll go into that same log of the walking. So most of the data there is exactly the same as it was before. The only difference now is that we've now got a map in behind the route there, and we can also share it on Facebook. So I'll just try that out and show you what it looks like. It took a little while to actually go through the sharing, but eventually connected and shared it on Facebook. Okay, let's go in to the S Health on the phone. You can see down the bottom there's two logs for the walk, one that I logged through the watch and one that I logged through the phone. So I'll show you both those logs side by side. You can see the watch was 3.78 kilometers, whereas the phone was 3.74. So there's a slight difference there in the GPS. Also the watch is logging the heart rate and the phone's showing some other things. You can have a look at the difference between the details there. The elevation was the most difference between the two, and you can also export both of those to another file. So this is what it looked like when I shared it on Facebook. Couldn't sort of write anything, but you can go in later on and edit the post and write something there. So yeah, there it is. I hope you enjoyed this view. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, this is Ray Hope, pound for pound Australia's strongest man, bringing you no bull, just what really works for health, fitness, strength and motivation. Cheers.